Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So thank you everybody for coming in. The first channel that we're looking at today is Mrs. VSNC09. This is a creator who has been extremely supportive. They only found us a few weeks ago, so I'm still getting to know this channel and this creator, but we find them here with us in Superchat almost every single day as well. They're out supporting us on our copyright-free music channel. For anybody who hasn't already seen it, all of the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams, and Mrs. VSNC09 has already started doing that, which is very cool. So this last video that I watched, I'm going to have to add into our front page on that channel, as well as their channel under the featured channels on that channel, because that is what we do over there. So thanks everybody for coming in. For those of you who are brand new to Superchat, the best success is always found in making the first move, supporting other channels. Then they will come back and do the same to you. There are a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. As you can see, we've added a handful of creators to our Wheel of Doom already. Will Spirit Productions is always here early. Antoinette at Fun was here as well. Kristen Welton, Corinne and Mark, and Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More are all here as members and moderators. Experience Africans is in the house. Sparkle's Hope Chest is always never too far away from Will Spirit Productions. Then Chris's Clever Craft actually has a premiere for us this coming Monday that we'll watch after Superchat. Today we have a special, well, we don't, but Makeup Mom and Son has a special interview again in her series where she will be interviewing Kristen Welton. So we will raid that when we are done here in about 2.5 hours. And Makeup Mom and Son actually just came in, so I'll get them onto the wheel right away. And then tomorrow we will have a premiere from our dear friend Emotion as well. So action-packed weekend. So thank you everybody for hanging out. I will do some more introductions in a quick second and we'll get to spinning the wheel. I want to actually, you know, I'll spin it right now. I want to get to moving that a little bit faster than we usually do. So Mrs. VSNC09 again is an extremely supportive creator, and we feature this channel today. We feature a different channel almost every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community, so that you have over 200 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. Even when we're not live streaming, we feature them across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. As you've seen, A Slice of Sam, I'm so glad that you're here. On your channel, I don't see any Instagram or Facebook or any of that stuff listed, but you are going to be our featured channel for tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So hopefully everybody will connect with A Slice of Sam. I noticed that The Gathering Within is a fellow Canadian. They happen to have just gotten a membership again, not to mention gold, so I really do appreciate that extra support. Thank you for that. What that means is, first of all, we will add The Gathering Within onto the Wheel of Doom as soon as I see them in the chat every time they're here. As well, we'll see their chat, or we'll see their channel listed starting tomorrow in the slides that we have at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. And starting tomorrow, their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will soon see with our other gold members today. Abby Stalker Mom is in the house. Ben Genetics, I think, is here for the first time, so it's great to have you here. Hopefully you're already off to the races, meeting some new friends and family members. RTE Cake TV, good to see you in the house as well, and hopefully you're both feeling welcome. Abby Stalker Mom is an extremely supportive creator that's often with us. Call Me Ender will be our featured channel for Monday. As a matter of fact, there's Emotion right there. Let me get them onto the wheel right away. Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter with 2 channels. We'll look at both of them when we get them up here. Facing Reality is an extremely supportive creator who also brings a lot of positivity, engages the chat, same as Fanatic Guide, who's extremely supportive as well. Facing Reality actually brought to my attention something that I hadn't seen yet, so thank you for that. I always appreciate when people will let me know about tips and tricks and things that come up, changes, because of course I'm not on YouTube 24 hours a day, especially 3 days a week. I'm away from a computer, but Facing Reality let us know that there's a new change to the community tab. What will happen is any creators under with 500 subscribers or more will now have access to their community tab starting soon, and the discussion tab may disappear once and for all. But we'll look that up and make sure we're giving everybody accurate information as time goes on. How to Flex Living, good to see you in the house. Jones Twins is back with us. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel, always good to see you here. Two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube are with us always as moderators. That's Scratch and Pete PA and Michael's Adventures, of course. Nita VR Designs, always good to see you in the house. Purple Tube also does a lot of variety on their channel, but they also share information about YouTube so that everybody can improve their videos and channels. Rabbit Hole Clicker is an extremely supportive creator. They're here with us just about every day. Spiky X, it's good to have you here. And you don't know Nagata yet? Good to see you in the house. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members to your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Because The Gathering Within just got that membership, now I'll make them the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. But I do see that Ace Flaw 1, my dear friend Andy, has come in. That's a creator that's been with me probably 2 years, pardon me, and has been with Superchat from the very beginning. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is here as a member and a moderator. This is a creator who shows generosity in about every way that you can on YouTube with almost 1,300 subscribers. I'm hoping we can get them a little bit closer. You will find a lot of train videos on this channel mixed in with vlogs, and as well, he allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. And he actually does a once a week random live stream for that purpose. So hopefully everybody will connect with Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. You'll meet lots of friends and family members over there. We're only 1 week away from Sam's Vlogs Trains and More's birthday live stream, so we will have a look at that. And let me just mark the date on that so that I don't make a mistake. And as well, he does the Feature Channels collaboration that I love talking about. We'll get into that soon. And he will be willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours. So if anybody here is willing to do that, just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. This is The Gathering Within. They happen to be a fellow Canadian, but they do a lot of relaxing content on their channel. But when I describe this one, it's a little bit unique. We have a lot of different channels providing different content when it comes to the idea of relaxing or falling asleep or chilling or having some background music or just pleasant things to watch and listen to. The Gathering Within mixes in positive affirmations and positive wording via poetry and other things during the captivating visuals and audio that they have going on as well. So you've got a lot of variety on this channel. I hope everybody will connect with them. We don't have a sub count right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. Charlene Heel, good to see you in the house. Did you change your avatar or channel or anything like that? Willow's Creations, good to see you here. The Alaskan RC Guy, good to see you back in the house. They happen to be on a phone. It's not as easy on a phone as it is with a computer, but I know that most people here in Tuber Chat are on phones. Oh, call me under. Did I forget to put slow mode on today? So the reason why we put slow mode on, and that's just a feature you can add into your chat, is because when you have, let's say, it doesn't have to be trolls. It can be friends that are just playing around with you and stuff like that. It could be trolls, could be other, a lot of the times younger creators and stuff like that. And we don't want them to say certain things in the chat. So even when you have words blocked, what somebody could do is start rapid firing off letters to create a word you don't want to see. And please don't anybody try that today. I will ban anybody who tries to play around with that, because that's not funny actually. But slow mode is not as essential now that we have the brand new subscribers only feature. Because what happens now is, for anybody coming into the chat, they have to be subscribed to Superchat for at least 5 minutes. Now, a lot of really young creators won't have the patience to outlast that, which is fine. And then that gives people a few minutes to see whether they're even going to like this or not, and especially to get an idea of what exactly we're doing before they can come into the chat. So it alleviates a lot of the trouble that we put slow mode on, as a purpose for. This is Emotion. This is a dear friend of ours, a extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter. I see they've dressed up their channel. They've got a new banner going on, which is really cool, and then a avatar to match. Emotion actually has 2 channels. I'll show you the next one in a second. They are a talented singer and songwriter. On this channel, they bring us their original works, both in the form of music videos as well as premieres, live streams, and compilations, which is really, really cool. And Laurie, Laurie in real life, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody here will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Emotion happens to be fully monetized on this channel with over 1,500 subscribers. We're watching some rapid growth here. They are not only showing us their original works, they've also experimented with reaction videos. Now, when I head down to their featured channels and I hit their second channel, we see Writing with Emotion, New Soul. The intention on this channel is to show us the behind the scenes look at the writing process that Emotion uses for their original works, which is really cool. And hopefully everybody will enjoy seeing that kind of process as well. And as you can see, we've got another reaction video here just from a week ago with 7,000 views already. Most of those came within the first 48 hours. So we're seeing a lot of success happen very quickly with Emotion on both channels, which is very cool. Sashi Budiva, good to see you in the house. Bench Genetics, which is a brand new channel here in Superchat, is asking if there's a video editor for Android. So there is likely lots. Now you have to forgive me, I happen to be on an iPhone. I know some friends use KineMaster or Power Director and things like that, but if everybody wants to give Bench Genetics an idea, for those of you who edit your videos on an Android phone, what kind of editing programs you use, that might be helpful for them. Little Frenchie in Big Texas, good to see you here. That's a longtime friend of Superchat. And then forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if I have missed any questions or comments that anybody meant for me to see, just please mention them again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. And then we'll try to catch your question or comment the next time around. We're going to look at Kristen Welton right now. We're going to get a better look at this channel in a little while, in a roundabout sort of way. She's going to be interviewed by Makeup Mom and Son. They both happen to be here as members and moderators. Kristen Welton, of course, is my girlfriend. And she's here with us all the time, both as a member and a moderator. So it'll be an interesting interview. We've both been interviewed separately and together before, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And we'll go raid that in a little over 2 hours from now. Kristen Welton herself has her own channel. This is her own thing. She's doing, her own productions and everything else. She's got well over 1,300 subscribers, already halfway on the road to 1,400. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. And then as well, she's having some success with shorts videos. She's got, I believe, one over 20,000, one over 30,000. And then she does a great job with series, and certainly a great job of promoting videos and publishing frequently, usually at least twice a week. So I did notice that Hotaflex Living is asking, how do you premiere exactly? I wonder if there's a way that I can show you that easily. I can give it a quick try here. I don't really have anything to premiere, but maybe I'll try. This can be done not only when you upload your videos. What I recommend everybody do, if you have the time, is to upload your videos as private. Then you can go in and do all the tweaks you need to your descriptions, titles, thumbnails, tags, hashtags, and things like that, and then publish the video afterwards. I recommend premiering usually to channels over 500 subscribers, but you can have success even with a lower number than that. And what it does is it gives you a bit of a boost on how many views you're going to get. So let's imagine for a second you have a 10-minute video. How many views will you get in that 10-minute video if you just publish it in the first 10 minutes? Or how many views will you get if you premiere it and you've got anywhere from 3 to 5 to 10 to 20 or even more people watching at the same time? Could be very cool. Have Cheetah Will View, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And the Podnas, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Madam Soul Food, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. Again, as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Let me just see if I can show you how to premiere a video right now. Actually, you know what I'll do? I got a better idea here. Let me open up another window. And I'll show you with the music channel. Let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And soon I'll get some more names for our wheel from our chat list. I use two different browsers so that I can be logged into many different channels at the same time. Experience Africans will be the next channel that we look at. So let me switch my account here. I'm going to go into the music channel. For those of you who haven't seen it already, all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use for your videos and live streams. We have a virtual 24-hour live stream running there where you can hop in. There's almost always somebody in there. There's almost always conversation to be had and lots of people supporting, which is very cool. So when I go into the content, you'll see I actually have a bunch of premieres set up for the next few weeks. So let's change this one right now. I'm just going to change it to private and click save, right? So let's imagine for a second that this next video that I'm going to release next Friday on this channel, I just uploaded. I uploaded it as private. I've set my thumbnail, my tag, my description, and things like that. Now I can just go over here to schedule, and it's going to offer me the option to set it as a premiere. Now this channel is not monetized and does not have 1,000 subscribers yet, so we don't get the opportunity to do a couple of extra things that we might by clicking this setup premiere button. Sometimes you're able to set where people are going to go afterwards, as in another video or live stream. And then as well, you're able to set a trailer, which is a video that will play for anybody that hits the watch page before the premiere ever runs. That could even be days or weeks before. I'm going to change a couple of options here. I'm just leaving the Premiere Classic. I do love the new 5-minute countdown length that allows more people to get into your premiere before the video runs. So that's something I'm going to just recommend to everybody. I'm going to set the date. We already know I said I'm going to put this video out on Friday. It's going to come out in my time, probably at 8:30. I can change this if I need to between now and then. Click schedule and it's set and ready to go. Now, if I go and I look at this video's link, let me see if I'm clicking the right thing here. Click it on YouTube. Here's my watch page. If I wanted to set a trailer, I could set it here that would run automatically. And then here's our premiere ready to roll. Everybody can go in there and start chatting. So let's look at Experience Africans. And if you want to mark the time, that was about 20 minutes into today's live stream, which happens to be episode number 273, in case you want to go back and watch what we just did there. Experience Africans is another creator who has recently found Superchat. They happen to be a member, so of course I put them on the wheel right away. They've got 645 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. Fox River Bushcraft, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm still getting to know this channel and this creator, as Experience Africans only found us over the last little while, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them as well. And you'll find that they happen to be a very supportive creator. We actually just did the featured channels collaboration. When you look on their front page at the bottom here, you see these featured channels. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you on their front page, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on your YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with other creators. That's where our solid, strong foundation for our channels really comes from. And then Premieres Facing Reality says their premieres always do better than if not. The How To Lady, good to see you here. That is an extremely energetic creator that always spreads a lot of positivity and motivation and engages our chat. Yeah, Call Me Ender went back and watched one of the original videos on my personal channel before Superchat even started, and saw the differences that have changed over the last long bit of time. So I appreciate that too. And hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And again, hopefully I'm not missing too much in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. We're going to look at Chris's Clever Craft now, and this is a creator who's going to bring us another premiere. We've been with them once before for that. We're going to see one of these on Monday, and this must be it right here. Set for, yes, the 13th at 2:45. Which is approximately when Superchat will end that day. We usually go anywhere from 2 to 2.5 hours. Chris's Clever Craft has a lot of featured channels front and center, but I'm going to flip over to their videos so we can see what they got going on. I'm a little bit behind again, but that's okay. We're going to definitely be together to watch this video on Monday. There's a lot of variety on this channel, and Chris's Clever Craft is an energetic creator who brings a lot of fun and positivity and engagement to the chat, for which I'm very grateful. Spirit Mouse Media, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then Jones Twins, yeah, you got to do the right thing for your channel. Premieres sometimes are not appropriate. Actually, when I run right now, all the channels that I run for another creator, we actually don't do premieres. We just put the videos out at the appropriate day, usually Friday, Saturday, or Sunday at 9 a.m. our time. I happen to be in the Eastern time zone, and by putting videos out at 9 a.m., it means you're going to catch everybody through the day. And as the time zones change over, people are kind of waking up across North America, and this is where we find the best success. But YouTube also has a tool in the analytics that's going to show you when the best time for you to post is. What I would do is aim for the busiest 48 hours. So you're not just looking for the busiest hour or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. You're looking for the busiest 48-hour period, hopefully led by the busiest 24-hour period, if that makes sense. Maybe we'll look at that at some point. Chef BC, Cherry Bliss VSC, good to see you in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel right away. Now, I'm going to actually add some names to the wheel from our chat list right now, because I don't want to go too long without getting that done. We've been on for almost half an hour now. Jeremy D-Day is in the house. Thrill Seeks is in the house, another dear friend of Superchat. And let's get Facing Reality onto the wheel, along with Jones Twins and Fanatic Guide. And then I'll add some more names as we need them. The way that the wheel works, for anybody that's brand new, I have a robot rolling through the chat called Botissimo. It's just like Nightbot or Streamlabs or Stream Elements, but it does a fantastic job of keeping some statistics as to not only how long everybody's been in the chat, but how active they are as well, how much you're interacting with other creators. So when I need names for the wheel, when we get down to 5 or 6, I look over at the list and I start adding names in order that way. So of course, Facing Reality is always at the top of the list. Facing Reality is a very energetic creator who always brings a lot of positivity, enthusiasm, and engagement into our chat, for which I'm very grateful. I also speak to them occasionally offline on Instagram or other by other means, where they're willing to share information that they learn along their YouTube journey, so that we can share that among everybody here and all make the best decisions for our channels and our videos, myself included. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and I'm always happy to either learn new things or help where I can. And then, yeah, Sam's Logs, Trains, and More. The analytics is just really a guide, right? So that's going to tell you what YouTube thinks is a good idea for you. But again, experience and experimentation are what's going to really help you with your channel. You'll get the idea pretty quick as to when people are going to watch your stuff. One of the channels that I run for somebody else is a work channel. So this creator has 3. He's got a travel channel, which is full of travel videos and a bunch of nonsense as well, like, let's say, live streams on StreamYard where we're just sitting around talking and stuff like that. And then a personal channel that does a lot of product reviews and lifestyle videos, and it's just pure variety over there. And then a work channel, because we started actually with this creator filming their work. On the work channel, I would have thought that those videos would do best on Sunday, because most people who work and do like construction type work, which is done on that channel, would probably for the most part be off, at least in North America, on Sundays, and would be more ready to watch at that time. But I'm wrong. Those videos often do better on Saturday, and his personal channel does better on Sunday. So again, experimenting is really what's going to help you. Watch Wix, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody else coming into the chat. And if I've missed anything that anybody meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, like Facing Reality just did, and hopefully I'll catch it a little bit easier. Facing Reality has actually been on YouTube for 1 year, which is very cool. So hopefully everybody will join us and welcome, or congratulating Facing Reality for her first year on YouTube. And we can see already with almost 700 subscribers that their race to the first 1,000 is going to be right around the corner. Nightstar Beauty's in the house. So I'll get them on the wheel right away because they happen to be a member. Facing Reality does a lot of variety on their channel, but as you can see from their banner, they've got encouraging words, positive messages, and a lot of variety. So hopefully you'll enjoy that as you connect with them and hopefully push them, like I said, a little bit closer to the 700 that they're thinking about. Jones Twins is coming up. They've been with me. They've been with us before. Let's see if we've put their channel on the screen before. We have. Yes, I remember Jones Twins, of course. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm still getting to know this channel as they're fairly new to Superchat and our community, but hopefully everybody will enjoy giving them a warm welcome and connecting with them and pushing them towards the 300 that they're thinking about right now. And yeah, hopefully everybody is doing okay. Otherwise, meeting new friends and family members. Again, I don't mean to miss anything. It's important, you know, I think, to celebrate milestones, even if you're not the kind of person who likes to, you know, celebrate and make a big deal out of a lot of different things. I really find that it helps because a lot of it is for your community as well, not just for yourself, right? But while we only have to go through the race to the first 1,000 once, unless you start other channels. We only get to go through that journey once, and for all of its frustrations and time, you know, we all wish it would go faster and things like that. I hope everybody enjoys the journey, because I promise there are a lot of stories, you might already have a few, that you're going to look back on, hopefully laugh, you know, at most of them, but it's really interesting. And, you know, like I said, even if you start other channels, there's nothing like going through it the first time. And hopefully everybody enjoys that journey, because I promise you are going to look back on it. Well, you know, they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger and things like that, but there's a lot of lessons we're all learning as we continue to grow, and we can share some of that with each other as well. Modest Moon Gazer's in the house. That channel was just featured last week. Nemesis 420 is here. They happen to be a member, so I'm going to put them on the wheel right away. And yes, Modest Moon Gazer was just featured. As a matter of fact, that's an extremely supportive channel. Oh, thank you, Fox River Bushcraft. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. And hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat here. And Thrill Seeks is doing something a little different on their channel. We'll have to see that when we pull it up. Mo, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, Modest Moon Gazer, we're over 50 thumbs up. So thank you, everybody, for that. For anybody who hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC is an extremely supportive creator. I actually just ran into them, I think, last night. They were supporting somebody, or within the last couple of days. Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC has been with Superchatters for quite some time, and they have got 343 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 400 that they will soon be thinking about. There's a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, and a lot of positivity as well. Like I said, they happen to be extremely supportive, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Oh dear, Call Me Ender was doing the 400 subscriber giveaway. Yeah, those gift cards are something else sometimes. There you go, Facing Reality. You like to celebrate every step, high and low. Absolutely. It's interesting when you look back, especially, you know, a lot of us put graphics on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter and places like this showing, you know, here's, you know, I just hit 300 subscribers, or I just hit 1,000 subscribers, or I just hit, you know, monetization and stuff like that. It's very important. A lot of your viewers and your friends and your family members that surround your channel are gonna want to celebrate your successes, maybe even more so than you want to celebrate them. You know, sometimes you'll hear creators do a celebration of some kind, whether it's a giveaway or a monetization celebration, and they'll say, you know, this is a celebration for you more than it is for me, even because you're the one, you know, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. And a lot of creators say similar things to that, but I think it's important to celebrate that kind of thing, because it lets your audience connect with you. It gives you a chance to, you know, kind of celebrate them as much as they want to celebrate you as well. And then thank you, Jeremy D-Day. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Jeremy D-Day's been with me probably 2 years now. He's been with Superchatters from the very beginning, and is still now with 2 channels, growing 2 of them. Camera Guru, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody hasn't already shared out the video, if you have the ability, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. Helps us get more creators in here today. And as well, does wonders for the algorithm in the coming days and weeks. We'll spin the wheel again. I forgot to take Experienced Africans off after we looked at that channel. Now we're going to look at Fanatic Eye. This is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who's here almost every single day on Superchat, engages our chat with a positive energy all the time. They happen to support us both here and on our copyright-free music channel. As a matter of fact, Fanatic Guide supports on all of my channels. Fable Lily, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And 2,430 subscribers for Fanatic Guide right now. We're watching this channel grow, and it's getting a little more rapid as time goes on, as you can expect, right? That's the thing. As you grow and the numbers get bigger, it actually it appears to move faster. Now, there's a lot more to this channel than gaming, and I got to catch up. I was catching Fanatic Guide frequently on premieres. They premiere almost every single day. I'll have to catch up here. How To with Key, good to see you in the house. And but there's a lot more to this channel. As you can see, they've had some wild success with some videos that are more like do-it-yourself and not even always game themed, which is very cool. So many videos over 10 or 15,000, one over 20, one over 30, one over 60, and we watched this video cross from the 60s into well over 74,000 views now, which is very cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Fanatic Guide. There's obviously some instinct here that can be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by when you get to their channel. So I'm going to move a little bit faster because we've been on for about 40 minutes now. And we'll get through as many channels as we can in the next hour and a half or so before we go and watch a interview that will happen between Makeup Mom and Son and Kristen Welton. Corinne and Mark is coming up right now. They happen to be here as a member and a moderator. Corinne is a dear friend, an extremely generous creator who shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. This channel is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when you get here, including super chats and memberships. And then as well, you will find the featured channels collaboration that I love talking about. They are willing to swap playlists with other creators, and they will allow everybody and encourage them to connect in the same way that we do here in Superchat when you're in their live streams or premieres as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And thank you, Chris's Clever Craft. Like I said, we're going to have a really good look at that channel on Monday when we join them for a premiere after Superchat again. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Corinne and Mark. We're going to get them very close to 1,200 subscribers right now. Like I said, they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including memberships and super chats when you get there. And Nemesis 420 is now active on TikTok as well, which is very cool. Hopefully everybody will connect with them there. And one of the things I recommend is the same as Corinne and Mark have done here in the top right corner of their banner, is to add your social media links to the other networks here in your About section. That's what makes them pop up here as logos. You can have up to about 5 here, but I think you can have 10 altogether on your page or something like that. And that allows people to follow you in other places, and then when you have new videos and you're promoting them on the other social networks, people are getting reminded where they want to be reminded, right? Because if you are about to go live or about to put a video out or something like this, and somebody happens to be watching Instagram or TikTok or Facebook or Twitter or something else, they're not going to get your notification as easily right then and there because they're paying attention to something else. But if you happen to put something out on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or anywhere else, it's very possible that they're going to notice that and then come over and at least watch your video in a replay, if not live, or something like that. So hopefully that is helpful for everybody. Abby Stalker Mom is still handing out broccoli, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that healthy twist on the way we connect with each other over there. At It Again Media, always good to see you. That is a very busy creator. They have been doing a ton of interviews and talks and live streams and all kinds of stuff. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I am going to see what I can do about adding some more names to the wheel right now. Maybe what we'll do is we'll spin and we'll see who's coming up next. But I'm going to add some more names before we talk about the next channel. Nemesis 420 we're going to look at right now. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away as soon as they got here, as we do with all members. I'm not sure if that's a brand new... is that a brand new avatar? I wonder if it's even a brand new banner, and forgive me if I'm wrong about those. And they say, let's grow, let's grow, let's grow. Absolutely. So let's look at Call Me Ender. This is going to be our featured channel for Monday, as a matter of fact. How to Flex Living. A Slice of Sam is going to be our featured channel for tomorrow. And we're going to look at a brand new channel here, which is RTE Cake TV. So today's featured channel is Mrs. VSNC09. Yesterday's featured channel was Modest Moon Gazer. They've both been in the chat with us today. And then Puffalo716, good to see you here. They're in with another channel. Sorry, what was your first one? Which was your first channel? If I didn't figure that out. Master Arts, good to see you here. Hopefully you're both feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you'd like. So Nemesis 420, the banner is still the same as it was the last time we looked at this channel, but the avatar is new, so very cool. And yeah, I've still got to get to know this channel better. Now, I've watched a little bit of stuff. It's obviously a lot of gaming, but we see other content here as well. Oh, Apex Legends is hacked. I got to see what this is. You know, I haven't played Apex Legends, but I see how huge this game seems to be. I hear about it all the time lately. So I'm going to have to familiarize myself. So it's great that we have such a diverse, you know, crowd of creators, if you want to call it that, here in the Superchat community, where we can see a lot of different content. And when we're looking for some of the trending things that are happening online, we have creators that are covering just about every base. So within the Superchat community, you'll likely find creators that have made videos about almost anything we're going to look for, which is very cool. Thrill Seeks, you haven't been up yet. It'll probably be still a little while. These days on Superchat, it takes a bit of time to get onto the wheel and onto the screen, but it will likely happen before not too long. Thrill Seek's been a longtime friend of Superchat, happens to be a part of our moderator squad on our copyright-free music channel. And then Camera Guru, I'm just making a note of that. They happen to have added Superchat onto their featured channels list. So why don't we do this? Why don't we do a tutorial right now, and I'll show you how to get that done. So you could do this two different ways, and if you want to mark the time, we're 44 minutes into episode number 273 of Superchat. You can go back and watch this if you want. And when we go to customize channel, you can do that from your front page if you're logged in, or on the customization tab from YouTube Studio. And when we look at this, my internet just takes a second while I'm live streaming for the page to come up, but it'll get here. You have a lot of different things you can do on your front page to really dress it up. So first of all, they give us a chance to add a trailer for anybody that hasn't seen your channel before, a featured video for anybody that's a returning subscriber, and you could have up to 10 other sections. Actually, forgive me, 12 sections now they've added, which is very cool. If you don't already have featured channels, you can click Add Section, go down, Featured Channels is the bottom. We have 3 featured channel sections on Superchat, 4 actually now, because we've got the copyright-free music channel down there, but we've got 2 sections for our members down there, which I have to update, and then we've got featured channels here. This is the one I talk about all the time, right at the top. So when I go over here, I can rename the section. You'll notice lots of creators name this section. They have a lot of different creative ways of doing that. And then I'm going to look for Camera Guru as a channel. So as I type that in, there is our friend right there. And as soon as I click the checkbox, that video is added into the bottom of our list. We click Done. Very important to click Publish. And then that change will be propagating on the front of your channel very soon. If you want to move these around, you just grab this handle and drag them up and down the page as you'd like. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. and see what's happening. I see that Pals Island Kitchen has come in, so I'm going to get them right onto the wheel because they happen to be a member. We're going to look at Call Me Ender, which is going to be our featured channel for Monday, as a matter of fact. Pals Island Kitchen is on the wheel, and Call Me Ender has been an extremely energetic channel and does a lot of engagement here in our chat, which is very cool. I really appreciate that. Whenever you're in somebody's live chat, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, you're really doing a great service to the host when you're engaging conversation, because the more messages that pop through the chat during a live stream or a premiere, the better it hits the algorithm. Now, you don't want to spam, you don't want to just put emojis or one word and things like that, but when you're having real conversation, that really helps out, so I appreciate that. Call Me Ender also happens to be an extremely supportive creator. I think they're supporting on all my different channels, as a matter of fact, which is very cool, and they've got well over 400 subscribers. They've got that nice and locked in and are already well on the road towards 500. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. We'll push them a little bit farther. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, we should get around to everybody. If there's anybody that has left a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That will hopefully help me see it a little bit easier, and I will hopefully catch it the next time around. And Dale Homestead in the colony, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, Coupon Gale and Gale Southern Living has done a great job. They actually did a shout out video the other day. They mentioned a few channels, but they put Superchat right at the front of that. So we've added to our front page, as we do with shout out videos like that. And we've had a few new friends come over. So thank you, Ann Dale, for coming over. And hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here in the chat. And let us spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I did say I'm going to start moving a little bit faster. We've been on a little bit under an hour now. Mrs. VSNC09 happens to be our featured channel for today, and Modest Moongazer was our featured channel for yesterday. We had some internet trouble yesterday, so the stream was extremely short. And that was unfortunate, but it's still there, so that's okay. Pals Island Kitchen has 1,120 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. There's a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, but you'll also notice that Pals Island Kitchen happens to be an extremely supportive creator. So while I'm out trying to support other channels, visiting live streams and premieres, commenting on videos, I run into Pals Island Kitchen frequently. Hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back to you when you connect with them as well. And it's just about time, almost, for me to start getting some more names onto our wheel from our chat list. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. And then as well, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, then please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. When you see somebody say that, if you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And we're going to look now at Makeup Mom and Son. So we see this video that comes up right away in the search results because it's coming up in a couple of hours here, really about an hour and a half. Makeup Mom and Son is a dear friend of Tuberchat, has been for a long time. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator, definitely a shining jewel in the Tuberchat family. She's here as a member and a moderator, and she will be interviewing Kristen Welton, who we looked at earlier. That happens to be my love. She's always here as a member and a moderator as well. So that will be interesting, and we see over the next couple of weeks in this series of interview videos, Makeup Mom and Son will also be interviewing Corinne and Mark next week, and then Sam Slogs Trains More the week after that, which is very cool. And that's an ongoing series that's been happening for a while. I was honored to be interviewed by her as well, and she's had a couple of other familiar faces in that series. But Makeup Mom and Son does a lot of variety on her channel as well. So while it is meant to be primarily a makeup channel, she actually does product reviews, unboxings, a lot of live streaming. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her and finding some of that variety when you get there, but also the kind of support that she gives back. She has been live streaming for several months now, but even her very first live stream was rated 3 times and went on for hours. So it shows you, I think it speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel when they get that kind of support back from the community, because they've been giving out so much. Makeup Mom and Son shows generosity in every way that you can. She will allow and encourage everybody to connect in her live stream that will come up after Tuber Chat in another hour and a half today, and she always does that. And then as well, she does the featured channels collaboration, and she will be willing to swap playlists with other creators as well. James Eller, good to see you in the house. My voice is having a lot of trouble today. As ridiculous as this sounds, I ate some fruit this morning for breakfast, if you want to call it that, and had a piece of pineapple. And I don't know what on earth happened, if it was a little piece of it or the juice or whatever, but I was choking like you've never seen, and just felt like I was really in a lot of trouble for a second there. I was fine, of course, but it's just not going away. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll be okay, but my voice is suffering. Nightstar Beauty has 495 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 500 that they're thinking about. We could almost get them all the way today. Now, we never want to rush. The most important thing is connecting the right way, following the full procedure, making sure we're always watching a full video at least 3 minutes long, leaving a meaningful, genuine comment, giving a thumbs up, subscribing, and turning the bell on for all creators, as you see me do. How to with Key. Oh, oh, you're saying so sorry. Yeah, because I'll be fine by tomorrow. I've been, my voice, I know you probably are going to hear it starting to go soon, if not right away. Yeah, it's Mrs. VSNC09. It's usually not that bad, but I don't know. I don't know if it's just the pineapple or what it was. The how-to lady. I have to be more cautious when I eat for some reason. But that's okay. I don't know. Maybe I was being a little aggressive with the food today. Nightstar Beauty has a fantastic instinct for branding. And not to mention her camera work, her video work, the way she does her videos. I don't know if she scripts them out or if she just wings them, but it's very professional. So this is a creator that's had professionalism as an instinct from the beginning. And as you can see, there's great branding on this channel. But she recently changed the thumbnails and has said that these thumbnails seem to be doing better for her, which is very cool. But she's putting a lot of work into them, as you can see. And of course, they always look great. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this creator. But one of the biggest things I can say about Nightstar Beauty is they are out supporting other creators regularly as well. And I put a lot of focus on that because, you know, I want everybody to be able to get that kind of support coming to them from creators. So, you know, while I don't catch everything that goes on while I'm out supporting others, I do notice a lot of creators that are supporting, let's say, over and above. Right, and it's very often that I'll be in a premiere, a live stream, and run into Nightstar Beauty supporting other creators. I'm always happy to see that. And then, yeah, Bent Genetics. It seems like maybe that's exactly the case. It'll be fine. I will eat some ice cream. As soon as I don't feel well, no matter what it is, I could break my leg. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But if I did, I'd be looking for ice cream. I use it as an excuse. And let's spin. Now it's time for me to get some more names onto the wheel, so I'll do that in a second. Scratcher Chick is in the house. Let's get them onto the wheel right away because they happen to be a member. But I'll get some more names from our chat list in a quick second. Wolf Spirit Productions is going to come up right now. This is a very dynamic creator, somebody who really enjoys, it seems they really enjoy the journey. They are working very hard on their channel, taking it extremely seriously, and they are willing to reach out not just with questions, but with information for other creators that they learn or see along their journey, and I appreciate that always. Scratcher Chick, we've got you on the wheel now, and let's see what else we got going on. Shan Island Gal. Happens to be a member, so I put them on right away. But I'm going to see what I could do about adding a few more names from our chat list before I talk about Wolf Spirit Productions. Now, they happen to be an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and they will be willing to swap playlists with other creators. Abby Stalker Mom hasn't been on the wheel yet. This is an extremely supportive creator that we talk about all the time. She always brings the broccoli into the chat. RTE Cake TV is already on the wheel. Mrs. VSNC09 happens to be our feature channel for today. A Slice of Sam is already on the wheel. That's our feature channel for tomorrow. The How To Lady is coming up. Rabbit Hole Clicker will come up, and I'll add some more names as we need them. TWTTV, good to see you in the house. Enjoy My World, good to have you here as well. Thank you for coming in. And forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. Yeah, the Wheel of Patience. Yeah, I'm never renaming it. I know it's the Wheel of Patience, but I'm not renaming it that. We talk about that often. It's become, if you can imagine, in the first few episodes of Tuber Chat, we didn't have the wheel. And what I was doing was just adding people's names to the list as they came in. But now, you might be surprised to know that there is an average of somewhere around 100 channels that will come into a Tuber Chat live stream through the 2 to 2.5 hour period. Sometimes much more, sometimes 70 or 80, but it's always somewhere around there. Way too much to be featuring every channel, especially when we have people that just come in and go right away. Or I know not everybody could just stay for 2.5 hours because it's convenient for me to live stream right now, but I like to put channels up based on how much interaction they're able to have happening. And luckily this wheel system, I saw the wheel, I don't remember in whose live stream, there's tons of creators who use it, and then Bautissimo just happens to be the perfect companion for that. And so it's a lot easier now, and it brought in some suspense and hopefully some fun to the live stream when we first added the wheel about a year ago. But now I know it takes a long time to get onto the wheel and onto the screen. But the important thing is that as long as everybody's connecting in the chat, that's really what we're here for, right? Team Goodman, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. But right now, Wolf Spirit Productions has 166 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther past the 170 we know they're thinking about, and on to 200, which will be right around the corner for them. Runneth Over Garden and Life, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a truck driver, so they take us around on their routes and their travels, but they actually do a lot more than that. So they do a ton of variety on their channel. As a matter of fact, they're posting frequently. It's interesting to note that Sparkle's Hope Chest happens to be mom to Wolf Spirit Productions in real life, so you'll see these creators connected frequently. I actually just caught Brenda Davis last night on a live stream. This is a creator who has met up with Wolf Spirit Productions. They've already done a few collaborations on their channel as well. They have featured channels listed up here. They'll be willing to swap playlists. And like I said, they engage the chat and they engage conversation outside. both with questions, but more so even with comments, to talk about the things that they experience and learn along their journey. And I always appreciate that, because we're able to share that information among everybody. And then hopefully when newer people are coming in and starting channels and things like that, we can make it easier for them than it was for us, right? As it was easier for us than it was for those who have come before us and things like that. So it's great that we can pass that along. And hopefully everybody is having fun meeting new friends and family members in the chat. So hopefully everybody will connect with Wolf's Bear Productions, and like I said, we'll push them hopefully as far as maybe even beyond 170 towards the 200 that they're thinking about. I'll spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. I'm going to take a break for about 3 minutes. We're going to come right back. And when we do, we're going to be looking at Rabbit Hole Clicker. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. All right, we are back, and we're looking at Rabbit Hole Clicker. Now, this is a longtime friend of Superchat and an extremely supportive creator. They've been going through some changes with their channel lately. So from the look of what we've got here in front of us is they've had to start over. So one of the things that we'll ask from everybody is to support this creator. Even if you are already connected to Rabbit Hole Clicker, please just double check on their channel, make sure that you actually are connected, and reconnect if you need to. One of the things I like to do for any creators under 100 or with new channels like this, I like to leave a comment on their discussion tab. And that can just give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this channel. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. Unfortunately, this creator doesn't have any videos, pardon me, over 3 minutes right now. It's very important that we watch full videos. They should be 3 minutes or more always. In this case, we only have one. So I'll ask everybody to leave a comment on their discussion tab. But also, I'm going to take this video and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. And I know they're subscribed to Superchat because actually Rabbit Hole Clicker happens to be an extremely supportive creator. They're not only here with us on Superchat every single day, they're also over on our copyright-free music channel. I think they're even connected on my personal channel as well. So this is an extremely supportive creator. I hope everybody will get behind them and help them to get this channel moving, especially because they're having to start over. We're going to look at Shan Island Gyal in a quick second. I see another couple of channels have come through. And then Making Sense in a Mad World is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Outgoing Azariah, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And then hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. And then, pardon me, my voice is not perfect today. So we have got about an hour and a half to go, a little bit under an hour and a half to go. We're going to get lots of channels on the screen, and then we're going to go and watch a live stream interview between Makeup Mom and Son and Kristen Welton. I've added Scratch and PPA to the wheel. I want to experiment with something here. I added Scratch and PPA right to the top of the wheel today, and I want to see how long it's going to take from the break to when this channel is actually going to come up, because whoever ends up sliding into the top slot on the wheel usually ends up having to wait for quite a long time. We'll find out. Shan Island Gal is fairly new to Superchat, only finding us within the last month or so, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They happen to be a very supportive creator. They happen to be a member. We've put them on the wheel right away, of course, as soon as they got here. I see that Gloria's Platters in the house. Good to see you here as well. And then, whenever I see a channel like this where I don't see a sub count, for now what I like to do is leave a comment on the discussion tab, and that will give the algorithm that extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this creator. Please don't take that away. And then as well, I'm going to move a little bit faster now than I usually do. And then, yeah, I almost never drink water. I really should. I keep drinking all kinds of other nonsense. We've got another new channel in the house. Just Dave plays retro games. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect here, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Radical Productions, good to see you in the house. And I did see that Outgoing Azariah has a question, so I'll watch for it. And thank you for that. If I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that anybody's mentioned, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, even when the chat is moving quickly. And I will keep my eyes open. We'll catch it the next time around. Camera Guru, forgive me. I know you asked a question earlier. Camera Guru typically asks questions for everybody in the chat. I see that. So shorts are an interesting thing. I think that they're something almost everybody should experiment with. They can really help with subscribers coming in. If you can find a way to have the same type of content coming through in your shorts as you do in your long form content on your channel, you might find some great success that way. A lot of times we have people who do shorts, like even myself on my personal channel. I've done a short of, you know, people on go-karts or duck crossing the road and stuff like that, things that have nothing to do with my channel. I haven't seen great success with them myself, but I've only put out about 10 or 15 of them. We have other creators who've done a much better job and have seen some success. One channel that comes to mind is Thrill Seeks. That's a channel where we see theme parks and roller coasters. So if they were to do some shorts of roller coasters, it would make sense that the subscribers they would pull in would probably be happy to see their long form content, more so than somebody doing a video like I did of a duck cross in a street, which, you know, didn't get a ton of views anyway. But even if I got a couple of subscribers from that, it has nothing to do with the rest of the content on my channel. Now, I still think everybody should experiment with them if you can find a way to possibly have success, and then you'll just have to see from experience. You can always change your mind. You can always delete the video after, you can make it unlisted, you can hide it, you can film things and not upload them and stuff like that if you want to. Did I miss Outgoing Saraya's question? Not yet. I did see something else. The Podness. What's the best way to get 1,000 subs? Almost a year and been stuck at 315. So the number one key is always, so the number one thing is always, as long as you're putting one piece of quality content out per week, and it's not up to me or anybody else to decide what quality is, it's up to you. As long as you're putting out, let's say, a video per week, that should be enough to make your channel grow organically. The things we're doing here speed things up. Superchat is just a meeting place, so we're here to meet each other for the purpose of supporting each other over the long term as creators, not regarding any of our content. You know what I mean? We're here to support each other regardless of our content, is a better way to put it. The more you're out supporting other creators, the more you'll see coming back to you. So if you're out commenting on videos, hanging out in live streams, premieres, and things like that, you will find a lot of that coming back to you. That's where it really comes from. If you want to be noticed, leave noticeable comments. If you want to be noticed in a live stream, be noticeable in the chat by engaging conversation. Those are the best tips I can give anybody. Here in the Superchat family and community, we believe wholeheartedly in the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. So the question is, would you be willing to subscribe to 2,000 channels in order to get your 1,000? Right? It doesn't matter if the numbers are fair or not. The idea is that likely in the first 1,000, you're going to have to give more than you expect to receive. But I promise you, if you do that, you will build such a reputation as a supportive creator. You'll find an overwhelming amount of support coming back to you. And we see that regularly here from lots of different creators. Lots of gaming channels in the house. Dave plays retro. Just Dave plays retro games. Let me see what I can do about trying to catch up with the chat. I don't mean to miss anything. Outgoing Azariah is asking, how do you add music from the music channel in your videos? So Outgoing Azariah, I'm going to try to make it easier soon. A couple of the videos have download links at the bottoms of the descriptions. If there's particular songs that you want, just please message me on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or something like that, and I'll get them to you, or I'll make a priority to get those out there. The music is available on all the major platforms for anybody that knows how to use it, but if you want, just steal it if you know how. Excuse me, for those of you who know how to rip MP3s off of music videos, you can absolutely do that, because the music's all just owned by me anyway. What Outgoing Azariah is talking about is we have a second channel which is including all the same music that you hear in the background here as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. And we have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there. So if you were live streaming, you could just run that stream in the background. All the music has no vocals, and it's all copyright free, so you don't have to worry about, you know, somebody singing over you or crashing into you while you're trying to talk and stuff like that. If you need more clarification, just reach out to me on Instagram. It's the best place. Unmasked Lifestyle is here and happens to be a member, so I've got them on the wheel right away. Forgive me if I've missed anything else in the chat. I don't mean to, of course. And let me see if I can kind of catch up here. For those of you who haven't connected with Radical Productions yet, they have actually got a lot of success going on their channel. Thousands of subscribers. Yeah, Outgoing Azariah, if you need help with the music, just reach out to me, like I said, on another social network. Yoga with Mo, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's a longtime friend of Superchat. And Oracles and Beyond, thank you for being here. Oracles and Beyond, that is Cassie, and she will give you a free oracle reading that will help you determine what on earth is going on in your life behind the scenes when you get to her live streams. And then pardon me if I've missed anything else in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you've mentioned a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, and that should help me see it a little bit easier. Watch Wix. The link for the music channel is dropped occasionally. If I could ask any of the moderators just to drop it again for the copyright-free music channel. But it's dropped in the chat about every 30 minutes or so, and it's at the bottom of our front page on the Superchat channel. And then Nana's Crazy Life, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Abby Stalker Mom is coming up right now. The Wheel of Patience has chosen you. 525 subscribers. They are already halfway on the road to the magical 1K and moving quickly, so hopefully we'll get them a little bit farther today. And Unmasked Lifestyles all over the continent, as a matter of fact. Very cool. They're in New York. So watch Wix. Here's the thing. I've listed on the channel that you do have to give attribution, but I already know that lots of people are either not going to do it or forget or whatever. So it's not like I'm going to go after anybody for not doing it or whatever. But what I do then is if somebody does use the music, let me know, and gives attribution, I put their video and their channel on the front page, just in case it might over time give them a little bit of extra exposure, right? Sometimes you find a lot of generous creators that are willing to support each other without even saying so. I've had a lot of creators ask me if they could run playlists for people without asking for them to run them, you know, as well. Or they've asked, you know, like things about like, you know, what creators are needing help, who can I go and visit and stuff like that, which is really cool. So anybody could do that by seeing a playlist of videos for people who have supported the music channel. Therefore, you might find some other creators that will just run that playlist and hit up a bunch of videos and give everybody some watch time. 7-7, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. You'll find pure variety on Abby Stalker Mom's channel. A lot of fitness, a lot of motivation for health and wellness. But the biggest thing I could say about this creator is how supportive they are. And thank you to the moderators for dropping that music channel link for anybody that wants it. And there's a virtual 24-hour live stream running on that as well. So, Let's look at RTE Cake TV. Now, this is a brand new connection for Superchat today, and I'll get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list soon. We've still got over an hour to go, so we're going to get lots of channels on the screen today. RTE Cake TV is brand new to Superchat. We don't have a sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. Now, one of the things that I do not do is subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is look for one of their latest videos. Usually I look for something around 10 minutes. I'll take this 12-minute one, and I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course. I will subscribe and turn your notification bell on, as you see me do for all creators, and that should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat and you have our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I see that Bingy Roy Vlogs is in the house and Angie Poo 215 channel. They both happen to be members, so I will get them onto the wheel right away. I actually just swapped playlists with Gloria's Platter, so if anybody wants to swap playlists with each other, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Vanessa Angel Rose Designs, good to see you in the house. And RT Cake TV, my pleasure having your channel up. I will be happy to connect with you shortly as well in the next 24 hours. Angie Poo 215 channel is an extremely supportive creator. How did I spell this wrong? Phase Yoda Phase King is coming in. Angie Poo 215 channel. Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay, I must have misspelled it. I'm sorry about that. Angie Poo 215 channel is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who's extremely generous as well. They are out supporting other creators regularly when I'm bouncing around in between live streams, premieres, and commenting on videos. I run into them regularly. Pashtun, good to see you in the house. I'm going to ask you for a favor. Please don't spam. Our moderators are taking those messages out. And, okay, I'm going to give everybody a tutorial. Forgive me, Angie Poo 215 channel. I'll be back on your channel to talk a little bit more about it in a quick second. But we're going to go and do something. This is what I was talking about earlier in the live stream. One of the creators noticed that we had not put on slow mode for today's live stream, so I'll do that. Pashtun FF, I don't know how old you are, but as an idea here in the chat, we do a much different thing than asking everybody to please help me, please help me. You won't find any success here that way. There are lots of channels that will be happy to help you when you ask, but this is a much different thing. So just please keep that in mind. And this is the live stream that's running right now. So what we can do is go over into customization, and you'll find the option to put slow mode on. So for right now, I'm just going to knock that up to 15 seconds. We usually put it at 10. And then what you'll find is the chat now will lock itself up where everybody can hit a message every 15 seconds. That should be enough. If it's driving everybody nuts, you can let me know and I'll knock it down to 10 seconds like we usually do. But this is a way that we can prevent spamming and things like that, because it's just impossible for somebody to rapid fire messages like that. And yeah, Pashtun FF, please read our video description. And that will tell you exactly how we can help you. Did we have another new channel come in? Haunting Hunters, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's free to everybody's willing to connect here, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And just looking at something in another window here. That problem should be handled now. And then thank you, Sam Slogs, Train some more. So Angie Poo 215 channel, like I said, this is an extremely generous creator, but I'm also going to show you their website, socialable.org. And when you head over here, you can see all of the merchandise that they have available. Now, they've got a ton of different stuff. This is actually the first creator to send me a completely unsolicited gift that was an absolute surprise. And for those of you who haven't already seen it, it's a socialable shot glass that I kind of held up a couple of times, which I really appreciate. When I go on vacation or places around, you know, outside of my hometown, I typically will get something very small, like I get keychains or shot glasses or things like that. So I really enjoy that, and that was a really generous thing for them to do. When I tell that story to friends, I hear about the generosity that they have in many different ways that they spread around YouTube all the time. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Angie Poo 215 channel. They happen to be a extremely supportive creator as well. And then today, so what we've just seen, for everybody that's here regularly in Tuber Chat, this is the reason why I say when you see a brand new channel in Tuber Chat, you don't want to jump right on them. You want to see how they interact with the chat first before you think about connecting with them, because in the case of the channel we just saw, when you look at their channel, the first thing that you find is please help me, please support my channel. And the problem with that is that their ideas are not aligned with the way that we talk about connecting here in Tuber Chat. Now, that's not to say that they're not, you know, willing to support people, but my bet would be that you will have the least success connecting with that particular creator. Therefore, if you give people a little bit of time to get into the chat, start getting conversation happening, you can get an idea out of people's intentions. And then Camera Guru, yeah, everybody could see your messages. His Word, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If I have missed a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. And I will try to keep my eyes open for that. And we'll catch it the next time around. I'm not sure if slow mode affects the moderators or not, actually. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, yeah, so moderators don't get held back by the slow mode. But it can help with some of the stuff we just saw. So it's just an idea. How to Flex Living has been an extremely supportive creator since finding Tuber Chat just a couple of weeks ago. I'm still getting to know this creator and this channel, but hopefully everybody else will enjoy getting to know them as well. With 331 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. And I've already seen them not only here, not only in my channels, I've seen them out in other channels while I've been out trying to support other creators as well. And that's a great thing when you see creators supporting each other, so I always put a lot of focus on that. If anybody in the house hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, we're doing fantastic, so thank you everybody for that. But if you haven't already, I will certainly appreciate it if you do. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it, like I said. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. It's soon going to be time for me to start adding more names to the wheel from our chat list, so I'll do that in a second. We're going to look at Bingy Roy Vlogs. This happens to be a member, so of course I put them on the wheel right away as soon as they got here. And Yeah, my pleasure, Camera Guru. You have to forgive me because I miss a lot in the chat, right? I look over occasionally, and if I see, you know, a question or something, sometimes I'm lucky to catch it, but I miss a lot. I don't mean to. And I know our moderators are watching as well, so hopefully that's helpful also to everybody. All right, pardon me, I'm just addressing something on Instagram. Anybody can reach out to me on Instagram if you'd like to. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. Yoga with Mo, thank you for the time that you spent. That's a previously featured channel from Tuber Chat. And then thank you, Camera Guru. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Yeah, that's a good practice, Chris's Clever Craft as well. This is one of the reasons why I mentioned to everybody it's a good idea to start a conversation with creators before connecting. You can get an idea of somebody's intentions very quickly by starting a conversation with them. Sometimes creators need a bit of time, especially if Tuber Chat is the very first growth stream that they've ever seen, because obviously, you know, we take this so seriously. It takes a moment not to get to know the procedure, that's pretty simple, but to understand the importance of following all the way through, not watching shorter videos, not racing, not trying to add 50 people a day and all that other stuff. But we understand, and usually what happens is we see creators come in. If they don't like what we're doing, they won't stay. It doesn't, you know, I don't know how many of you can see, but Tuber Chat's actually designed that way. When you hear me in the very beginning of the live stream say, if you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. The reason why I say that is to let people know that want to hear that they really are in the right place. But there are a lot of people who won't like to hear that. They want to hear, like, if you want 10 million subscribers, you've come to the right place. But I don't know how to do that yet. You know what I mean? That would be ridiculous for me to try to tell somebody that I'm going to help them get to 10 million subscribers. I hope that we have creators in the Tuber Chat family that get there one day if they want to. But you see what I mean. So a lot of times people will come and either leave right away, or they'll hang around a little while. They won't like it. They won't be back more than one day. So my recommendation is always to give somebody a little bit of time, a little bit of breathing room. And after you've seen a creator twice or three times, think about reaching out. That's why I also tell them that it's, you know, the best success is made in making the first move. And that's why I've put on the subscriber only 5-minute mode and all that stuff now as well. And Outgoing Azariah, how do you... swapping playlists. So swapping playlists is a simple arrangement where you're agreeing to run a playlist of videos for a creator. They're agreeing to run a playlist of videos for you. And that can really help your watch hours stack up. If you want to, Outgoing Azariah, you can reach out to me on Instagram and we can try doing it between ourselves first before you do it with anybody else if you'd like to, so I can show you what everybody will expect. And then you'll be off to the races and able to do it a lot more. Dennis TV 246, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm going to add some names to the wheel. Ben Genetics is here. Camera Guru might be gone. Let me know if you're going to stay. Phasio to Phase King. Glorious Platter. His Word. We should be able to get everybody's channel up today. James Eller has been here for a while. Mamaraya Greciosa, thank you for coming in. Thrill Steaks, Watchwicks. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Watchwicks, and then TWTTV, And Yoga with Me, Mo, let me know if you're still here or if you've gone. Radical Productions has been here a long time. And I'll add some more names as we need them. Let's spin. Bingy Roy Vlogs happens to be a member. Like I said, there's a lot of variety on this channel in do-it-yourself videos. These are things that I believe almost anybody can do, and with resources that are pretty much easy for everybody to find. And what I like about this the most is that whether you're doing these do-it-yourself projects yourself, or whether you're doing it with somebody else, you will be able to reap the benefits of your labors for years, maybe even decades to come. So it's a very unique channel, and I really enjoy what I'm learning so far over there. Hopefully you will too. And like I said, they happen to be a member. They're a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Radical Productions is experiencing some great success on this channel because of the community work that they're doing. They're bringing awareness to homelessness in America. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. You'll see what they've got going on over here. There's obviously much to be learned, as well as entertained and inspired by any creators with a sub count of 6,000 like they've got here. Radical Productions has actually been a long-time friend of Superchat. They've been with us probably a year, maybe longer. And hopefully everybody will enjoy what you see over here and support this channel as well. And then thank you so much, Runneth Over Garden and Life. Nemesis 420 still in the house. We had to look at that channel. Avia, oh, pardon me, Avia Calster Roblox. Good to see you in the house. Pardon me, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm going to start moving much faster. Now, we've got a long way to go. We still have about an hour, a little bit less than that, but I want to put as many channels on the screen as I can before we go and watch a live interview between Makeup Mom and Son and Kristen Welton. And then thank you, Nana's Crazy Life. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. James Gype is in the house, another huge growth stream channel with over 30,000 subscribers, I believe. You can meet hundreds of new friends and family members over there in a similar way to what we do here. The How To Lady has 403 subscribers. Hoping everybody will support this channel, push her a little bit farther. She's got her 400 locked in by the look of it. We'd love to get her rolling on the road to 500. She'll be halfway to the magical 1K. Of course, she's got her featured channels front and center right here with some familiar faces. What you'll find from the How To Lady is a very energetic and dynamic creator to start with. You can see that just from the avatar, thumbnails, and banner, as a matter of fact. When you get into the channel, you start to find a lot of inspiration and motivation, but as well a lot of support, because they do a lot of particularly fitness-based videos that will help us both lose weight and get a little more fit, a little more energy. They also put a lot of focus on small businesses and promoting others, which is very cool. They've done an extremely thoughtful job with a shout-out video for Superchat a little while back. And you can find that both on our channel and on theirs. But the How To Lady also is doing a great job with branding right now. As you can see, they have basically claimed a color palette. They own that now. When you see any of their videos, you recognize right away where that came from. And I'm just going to show you their second channel, D's Fierce Fashions, where we see a similar layout when we talk about banner, thumbnails, and avatar. But we see that they have claimed another color palette, which is very cool. So even though they have two different channels, if you were to get suggested a video from either channel, you would already recognize that you've seen this creator before. I know you're going to like the content when you get over there, so of course you'd say, I want to connect with them on their other channel and watch what they've got over there as well. Stell's Sweet Cuisine, I've got you on the wheel. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And then, thank you, the How To Lady. I did enjoy watching your video the other day. I watched one of the fitness videos. So I'm happy to see. What I was happy to see is that she actually does a great job of. She talks about safety. She talks about, like, you know, how to not only do the exercises that she's going to do, but prepare yourself, and then as well with the equipment, you know, like showing you. One of the things that we have to remember, especially when we're using like a public gym or something like that, is to wipe down the equipment before and after you use it. You can't just rely on somebody else doing that for you, especially with the state of the world the way it is right now. We have to take every precaution. So I was happy to see that, but you'll see a lot more of that from the how-to lady when you get over there as well. And Sparkle's Hope Chest, I am so sorry. I did see your super chat fly through, and I missed that, but thank you, Scratch and PPA, for mentioning that. Sparkle's Hope Chest, I think that's why I had put your channel down here. I must have skipped over it when I meant to put it up. I'm so sorry for that. We'll look at Sparkle's Hope Chest's channel next. This happens to be an extremely generous creator. They've done that many times before, but for that reason, we'll make their channel the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. And just please forgive me for missing that. Sparkle's Hope Chest, like I said, is extremely generous and supportive. So let's look, and as a matter of fact, you'll see the message drop from Streamlabs right now saying enjoy an ad-free experience with TuberChat. We've disabled advertisements during the live streams, so you can make your connections here even faster, and you can thank our members and our members. You can thank our moderators too, because they do a great job, but you can thank our super chatters and members for that. So I've turned off the ads. I put them back on for the replays, but for the live streams, this way everybody can just get in and out, make your connections. And we've got a lot of generous creators that have supported in that way, so the ads have become irrelevant. Stell Sweet Cuisine has 125 subscribers. They've got a lot of delicious looking content on their channel. They happen to be extremely supportive. They're here with us every day in TuberChat, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them as well. Now let's look at Sparkle's Hope Chest. Like I was saying earlier, we talked about this channel just for a quick second because they said that they are... or not they said, but we know that they are mom in real life to Wolf Spirit Productions. So we've seen them do a couple of collaborations, and I see, forgive me for not catching it, I should have looked on Facebook. Sparkle's Hope Chest. Pardon me. Their birthday's coming up in a little while. So we see this video here that says, what did I get for an early birthday present? I was praying I didn't miss it. And pardon me again, I'm going to make a note here. You know, a couple of weeks from now, actually a week and a half, they will celebrate a birthday. Dennis TV 246, thank you for coming in. We don't do very many links here, Dennis TV, because when you search, find, and click on a creator's name, you're actually doing a great service for them. As hundreds of creators do that for you, your channel's going to rise up the search results, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for your video, may even push you out even more. And then if you don't mind reading our video description, you'll get an idea of exactly how we connect. TuberChat is a meeting place. We're here to support each other as creators over the long term. Not just the coming days, but weeks, months, and hopefully eventually years. You'll get an idea of the generosity of the creators here when I tell the stories about the channels that come through the chat and the ones that I put on the screen. How to with Key. I've got you on the wheel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Sparkle's Hope Chest. They're here with us every single day. They share not only for TuberChat, but for other creators on Facebook regularly as well, which really helps. And then as well, they show generosity in every way that you can. They'll be willing to swap playlists with other creators. They do a lot of variety on their channel, so hopefully you'll enjoy that, and we'll push them a little bit farther towards... the 400 that they're thinking about. So Dennis TV 246, do you have 2 channels? And is that how you're promoting? Here on TuberChat, we don't do that. we always use our main channel to connect. So I know there are growth streams out there where people are able to use 2 channels and they say, here, you know, my name is Kevin, go follow my Superchat channel, but we don't do that here. Here, we're insisting on absolute loyal connections from creators, so we only use 1 channel at a time. It's very different from most of the growth streams that you've seen, and actually works the opposite. We believe in giving much more than receiving. The best success here will be found in making the first move, supporting other creators first, and then knowing that they'll come back to you after. Mariah Graciosa, I've got you on the wheel now. Brown Girl Bella is a longtime dear friend. I've been connected to her for about 2 years now, and she happens to be a silver member, so we see her channel every single day in the slides that we run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator in the small YouTuber community, as well as here in Superchat. So How To with Key is coming up right now. We've got a full wheel. I'll get some more names onto the wheel as we go. We're going to try to get everybody's channel on the screen in the next 40 minutes or so, and then we're going to go and watch a interview between Makeup Mom and Son and Kristen Welton, who are both here as members and moderators. How To with Key is a fairly new channel to Superchat, just finding us within the last month or so, but extremely supportive. They engage the chat. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We don't have a sub count right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. One of the things I like to do is leave a comment on the discussion tab. That can give the algorithm an extra little boost. Traces of Twan's Life, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with How To with Key. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, we're doing fantastic today. We have 90. There's a possibility we could hit 100 today. But thank you for everybody who's already done that. If you haven't already, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly, of course. And How To with Key talks about doing do-it-yourself, cooking, hairstyle, lifestyle, hair care and lifestyle. They actually have a lot of variety, but we see that right here on the front of their page. And then as well, how to make a YouTube banner. Like, they're willing to help other creators with the information they learn along their own journey, which is very cool. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody. We're going to look at his word right now. I actually just ran into this creator. Were we live or were you supporting somebody else? I think his word was live. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Obviously you're going to find positivity and inspiration here. With 1,230 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. How To with Key, my pleasure having your channel up, of course. And then, thank you, the How To lady, yes, for the thumbs up. You know, even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone. I'll tell you right now, if I'm lucky to be on a computer most of the time, but for a few days a week, I'm away from the computer. I have to be on a phone. And thank goodness for the moderators that remind you to thumbs up, because it's just not as fast, right? It only takes an extra second, but it does take that time. And you have to be reminded sometimes, because a lot of times we want to get into the chat and start saying hello to our friends and meeting new people and stuff like that. So we have to remember those thumbs up. Thank you, Watchwicks. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. I'm going to try to start going about a channel a minute now. English Transport Productions is back. Good to see you back in the house. Life with Boo is still hanging out. Let me get you onto the wheel. And Thrill Seeks will come up right now. Thrill Seeks has 1,130 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. What we find from Thrill Seeks, for the most part, is videos where they're out in theme parks, and particularly a lot of roller coaster footage. They've been experimenting with a lot of different stuff on their channel lately. He's been looking at channel reviews now, experimenting with some live streams, which is very cool. I'm always happy to see creators supporting others. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with David. He shows generosity in every way that you can. He happens to be a member of our moderator squad on our copyright-free music channel as well. Thank you, Brown Girl Bella and Angie Poo 215 channel, both for your super chats. I really do appreciate that. We looked at Angie Poo 215 channel from socialable.org earlier, but we're going to look at Brown Girl Bella next because of that super chat before I spin the wheel again. I really do appreciate that extra support. Like I said, these are both generous creators, but Brown Girl Bella has been connected to me for probably 2 years now, and she is a very much loved and well-respected creator, both in the small YouTuber community and here in our Tuber Chat family. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get to our next channel. You'll see that Thrill Seeks has got a lot of featured channels on their front page, including a lot of familiar faces there, and then as well they will be willing to swap playlists with other creators. And anybody that's willing to do that can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Now, I did just spin the wheel, so Scratcher Chick will be the next channel that we look at, but right now we're going to look at Brown Girl Bella. She has already got, was that her Sunday Sips ready to go? Yes, she's got a reminder, and that will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow. So around the same time as Tuber Chat. But Brown Girl Bella does a lot of live streaming. She does a lot of product reviews. She does a lot of makeup and things like that. She does a lot of variety. But like I said, she is a very much loved and well-respected creator. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. With 2,650 subscribers, she's climbing along nicely. You can bet there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by, and she is fully monetized on this channel. So there's lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships. And thank you, Brown Girl Bella, my dear friend, for another super chat. I appreciate that extra support, of course. You'll find her live several times a week, at least twice. She does Sunday Sip, she does Thursday Bella After Dark, and then videos in between. She's doing some members only stuff as well, so that's very cool for anybody that wants to get Bellafied on this channel. And you'll have a lot of fun with her. Sorry, Scratcher Chick is coming up next. I accidentally spun the wheel. We'll see who we're going to put up after that. It'll be Life with Boo. And Purple Tube is still in the house. I'm going to get you onto the wheel right now. Let me see if I can not lose my place here. We'll get Scratcher Chick up here right now. And Purple Tube on the wheel. And Life with Boo will be next. I use my wheel as like a little bit of a placeholder list as well. Scratcher Chick has crossed their 1,000 subscribers. And then Dennis TV 246, I'm just going to ask you to read our video description. And there we go. Scratcher Chick has over 1,000 subscribers. They've got it locked in with about 1,030. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. What you'll find from Scratcher Chick, first of all, they happen to be a member here, so I put them on the wheel as soon as they got here, of course. But they happen to be a supportive creator as well, so I run into them out supporting others while I'm out trying to do the same thing, bouncing in between live streams, premieres, commenting on videos. And I'm always happy to see creators out supporting each other. If anybody here in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators, should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And forgive me if I'm missing anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that anybody's left. I certainly don't mean to. If you don't mind, just mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. And Dennis TV 246, we take out any messages that are self-promoting. Self-promotion happens to be against YouTube's community guidelines, so we don't typically ask everybody to watch their videos here, and nobody's gonna leave to go watch a video right now just for that purpose. Here, the best success is found in supporting other creators first. So if you had to let somebody else know that you want to connect with them by starting a conversation, then head to their channel and watch a 3-minute video as a minimum. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on, come back, let them know that you've done that, and then they'll do the same thing for you. Life with Boo is here with 893 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 900 that they're thinking about. And Life with Boo is actually not new to Tuber Chat. They've been with us a couple of months now, I believe. But they've got a lot of variety on their channel, but they're doing a lot of helpful tutorial videos as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy this mix of variety. As you can see, like I said, they're almost at 900. We'd love to get them a little bit closer. It's very possible within the next few days we could see this channel hit the 900 and be officially on the road to 1,000, which is a big part of all of our YouTube journeys. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. There is a chance that we could actually get all the way to 100 today. Phase Yoda Face King is still in the house. I've got you on the wheel, and we will get some more names onto the wheel shortly. Let me spin. We'll get somebody else up here. We still got a half an hour to go, and we'll get lots of channels on the screen, and then we're going to go and watch a live interview between Makeup Mom and Son and my love, Kristen Welton. Mama Graciosa is coming up right now, and you see what I mean? For those of you keeping score, Scratch and PPA in the second half of the live stream, I put them right at the top of the Wheel of Doom, and it's taking a lot of time for them to come up. It's interesting, right? Team Goodman, haven't put you on the wheel yet, but I've got you on there now. And then 320 subscribers for Mama Mariah Graciosa. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We can see a lot of variety on this channel, a lot of live streaming actually, and a mix of some videos. They're experimenting with shorts, which is great. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And then, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Forgive me while I try to catch up with the chat. Kaden Plays It is actually Makeup Mom and Son's channel. So hopefully everybody will connect with that as well and support Makeup Mom and Son and her family in that way. And we will be looking forward to some fresh content from that channel. And pardon me while I catch up on Instagram for a second here, just in case anybody has anything in the chat that they want to reach out to me about. If somebody's not connecting the right way, or if you have questions or comments, you can always reach me there. I try to be attentive of it, especially if it's something that is after the stream or in between, live streams here. I'm always happy to talk YouTube, and it doesn't have to be questions. It can be if there's something you think I can answer, but I'm always happy for people to share information that we can spread throughout the community as well. So let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And then Dennis TV 246, if any creators do reach out to you first, just please make sure that you're connecting with them as well by heading to their channel, watching a full video at least 3 minutes long, leaving a meaningful, genuine comment of at least a few sentences, giving a thumbs up, subscribing, and turning the notification bell on, as you see me do for all creators. Once you've done that and mention it here in the chat again, they'll turn around and do the same thing for you. Oh, I put slow mode on the chat. I could probably calm that down now. So Bent Genetics, forgive me, I'm going to come back to your channel. I'm just going to turn down slow mode a bit because it might be a little bit too much with the 15 seconds here. We had a channel come through earlier. They weren't trolling or anything, but they were just spamming, like just rapid firing. Hi, 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 hi. And that's one of the reasons why you can use slow mode to tone that down in your chat. It can really prevent a lot of that, or especially from somebody trying to, you know, use letters one at a time to say words you don't want to see in your chat and stuff like that. What we do is just go over to customization, and you'll see all these new options here, right? So you'll see that Tuber Chat, oh, we don't have this is why we've got these channels coming through today, is because I didn't put on subscribers mode, and I should have. Every day I put on subscribers only with a 5-minute time limit. That's why we've had a lot of channels like this come through today. If there's anybody watching right now that all of a sudden can't chat, it's because I've put on subscribers only mode. You must be subscribed to Tuber Chat for at least 5 minutes before you can chat. So let's get back to Bent Genetics. Now this is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. I'm not sure if they're even still here in the chat with us, but we'll look at the channel quickly because they were here for quite some time. 23 subscribers, a fairly new channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. There's obviously a bit of variety, but it looks like it might be a bit to learn over here. And I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so I'm going to take this 10-minute video here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, I'll watch that video in full, I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on, and which is what I always do. That should make our that should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So what you'll notice, and there's Scratch and PPA finally. So it took an extra almost hour, I think, to have that come up from the first position in the Wheel of Doom. And my pleasure having your channel up, Bent Genetics. There's Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Good to see you in the house. She always brings a ton of energy and fun everywhere she goes. Scratch and PPA has 725 subscribers. This is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. They happen to be here in Tuber Chat as a dedicated and beloved moderator. They are a shining jewel in our Tuber Chat family. Scratch and PPA has built up quite a reputation, both as a moderator in many different channels, and then as well as an unbelievable supporter. So what you'll find, every Tuesday is an interactive series of videos from Scratch and PPA where you're able to vote on the content of next week's video. If you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do, it sets his series apart, makes it unique and a lot of fun to be a part of. But one of the things you'll notice when you make one of these premieres, they always happen around lunchtime in the Eastern time zone at 12:15, and their chat is way faster than even Tuber Chat. It rivals channels with thousands of subscribers, and it is very rapid paced and high energy and a lot of fun to be a part of there as well. The reason why is because Scratch and PPA is out supporting other creators so much that overwhelming support comes back to him in that short 10 to 15 minute window every Tuesday, and it's really interesting to see. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Scratch and PPA and finding some of that support coming back to you. What you'll find as well is this creator has done 36 episodes and featured a different creator in every single episode. What that allows is 36 opportunities for you to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters who have had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've met. So hopefully that speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel, and hopefully for that reason you'll connect with them. Princess Beyond Passions, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. One of the things I keep cutting myself off that I meant to say earlier is that you know, we noticed some of the channels that have come through the chat today. We've had a slightly different flavor in the chat. and I'm sure you all understand what I mean. That happened because I forgot to put on the subscribers only mode, because like I was saying in the beginning of the chat today, most of the youngest creators will not have the patience to ride out the 5-minute wait to come into Tuber Chat, and that's why we put that on. And you'll notice that it's we've been able to avoid a lot of that up until now. So there are other things you can do to handle that kind of situation. One of the things you could do about rapid fire spamming in the chat, of course, is to put that slow mode on. But just by having subscribers only mode on, any creators that are not able to wait the 5 minutes, or you can change the time limit. You can set it to a day, 20 minutes, 1 minute. You don't even have to have a time limit on it. But by setting that up, you can avoid having channels that you know won't be able to have the patience to wait it out from coming in. Now, the reason why I do that here in Tuber Chat is because of what this channel is. We need to make sure that everybody's on the same page and believing wholeheartedly in the idea of giving much more than expecting to receive. That alone takes patience. What we're all doing to grow our channels while we're here in meeting other creators, supporting each other, also takes patience. So by avoiding a few impatient channels coming in, we can really make sure that everybody's kind of aligned in their mentality here. The Anthony's Family Show, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. That's another creator that will allow everybody to connect in their live streams. Purple Tube is still in the house. I've got you on the wheel. We're going to look at that channel soon. Unmasked Lifestyle is a longtime dear friend of Tuber Chat, a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter with almost 1,300 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther and get them right to that 1,300. They happen to be fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them on their channel, including super chats and memberships when we get over there. We have actually interacted with them many times, including I joined them for their 1,000 subscriber giveaway on their live stream, which was very, very cool. I'm just setting up something in another window here. When you see me staring off into cyberspace there too far, it's because I'm looking at something in another window. Makeup Mom and Son has got an interview coming up in a little less than half an hour with Kristen Welton, and I'm going to drop that link in the next few minutes so that we can all get over there whenever we'd like, but we will all go over together and raid that live stream in a little while. One of the things you'll find from Makeup Mom and Son is that she will allow and encourage people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat while her live stream is running. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Watchwix is live now. They just started running this. They were here with us earlier. We'll take a quick look at this channel. They happen to be a fellow Canadian right in Ontario, Canada, where we are. And with 70 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 80 that they'll be thinking about, and a little bit farther towards their first 100. Pardon me. Well, let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. I'm just going to catch up on a message here quickly. Team Goodman is coming up right now, and these creators will allow you to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here. Michael's Adventures, I can't rate if I'm already there yet. Michael's Adventures will be extremely supportive to any creators. This is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on YouTube, of course, and they're either always here as a dedicated moderator for Tuber Chat, or if they can't be here on rare occasions, then they let everybody know. They make sure that I remember to remind everybody that they're thinking about us. And Team Goodman, We don't have a sub count, but we know they have over 1,000 because they've got their community tab. They do a mix of live streams and videos, and they're here with us all the time. Yes. So I haven't mentioned anything. I really don't know how to respectfully give any kind of a tribute being from Canada, but for those of you who are in the United States or come from the United States, all of us are never going to forget what happened on 9/11 so long ago, and it changed all of our lives. It changed the world, and some of us think about it every day. I remember very specifically where I was. I happened to have an office at the time and happened to be there, and we didn't have quite the same internet that we do now, the television stations and stuff. We weren't watching videos and stuff back then, listening barely to radio. And I used to listen to a music radio station online, and I had been sleeping in the office that day. That's another long story, but I happened to, and I woke up to turn the music on, was working, and then that music channel switched to what was letting everybody on the news know what would happen. So it's very interesting. I don't know if fireworks are appropriate, but there's probably a lot of people paying tribute all around the world. Nice to see Team Goodman with the American flag right there while we're talking about it. So let's spin and we'll get another channel up here. And yes, Jones Twins, prayers for everybody who's been affected by 9/11. I can't imagine there's very many people here in Superchat that haven't been affected in some way. So, A Slice of Sam is actually going to be our feature channel for tomorrow. They have come into Superchat just blazing with impact and generosity. They are fairly new, so we're still getting to know this creator, but hopefully everybody's enjoying that, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and pushing them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And we see a lot of variety on this channel right now, but hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you get there. I'm going to see what else I could do about adding a few more channels to our chat. What is she up to now? Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people in one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Princess Beyond Passions, I've got you on the wheel. What is she up to now? I put you on right away. Usually I don't do that, but that's okay. I just did. Shards of Gaming is in the house. Watch what Shards of Gaming will be excited to see that we're at 98 thumbs up right now, and we still got 15 minutes to go. So it's very possible that we're going to hit 100. If anybody hasn't already left a thumbs up, I'll appreciate it greatly. Also, if anybody wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Ah, look at that. What is she up to now? You've got some serious luck. Hopefully this creator is going to be with us for a little while. A brand new channel. Usually I don't put brand new channels right onto the wheel, but I was talking to you and typing at the same time, so I did. What is she up to now? Has a lot of variety, as we can see. So this is a brand new connection for Superchat. Hopefully everybody will enjoy giving them a warm welcome and connecting with them. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something over 10 minutes. If I can find one, I'll take this 13-minute peanut butter cookie video. I'll add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Yeah, what is she up to now? Because you're brand new, usually I don't add channels into the wheel here and put them on the screen right away. I just happen to put yours on right away, so you came up. So it's some serious luck that you have, because our wheel is random. We never know how long it's going to take. Sometimes creators have to wait only 5 minutes. Sometimes they have to wait a couple of hours to get onto the screen. So it's just some serious luck that you have today, but I'm sure everybody's interested in connecting and giving you a warm welcome, I hope. And then we're at 99 thumbs up. So if anybody hasn't already given one, I hope that you will. And maybe might even get a few extras by the time we're done here. Jack Dawson has just come in and dropped a super chat on us, as they've done many times before. So thank you for the extra support. My dear friend Jack Dawson will say love, support, and respect is the key. That's what you'll find from them in their community. We'll look at their channel next before I spin the wheel again. Phasio to Phase King has 2,640 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,700 that they're thinking about. And I'm going to drop a link in the chat. And this is for the interview that is going to happen soon between Makeup Mom and Son and Kristen Welton. And that will start in about 14 minutes. We'll all go over there and raid soon, but anybody can hop over there anytime. I've just pinned the link as well. And then, yeah, thank you, Shards of Gaming, and thank you, everybody. We did hit the 100 thumbs up, so thank you for those. And hopefully we'll get a few extras on the way out so we can lock that in. And please don't forget to give Makeup Mom and Son a thumbs up on the way into her live stream if you head over there. Phasio to Phase King is obviously a gaming channel. There's a bit of variety on this channel in that, but they're extremely supportive. They happen to be here in Superchat every single day, and then they support on our copyright-free music channel as well. And let's look at Jack Dawson right now. Jack Dawson, when I look for this channel, I should type in Jack Dawson MLB The Show, or Assassin's Creed, or Call of Duty, or any of the other popular games that he plays on his channel. And what that does is helps us find the channel a little bit easier, because Jack Dawson's such an unbelievably popular name. So over time, he will rise up the search results as we find, search, and click on this creator. And then YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for this particular channel. So you find video game live streams almost every single day. Jack Dawson will not only allow but encourage you to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. He does say love, respect, and support is the key, and that's what you'll find both from him and the community that surrounds him. He happens to be a fantastic commentator, so while he plays, he's able to keep you up with the gameplay and then as well keep up with the conversation in the chat, which is really cool. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel, thank you for the extra thumbs up. Got you on the wheel now, and if there's anybody that hasn't already been on the wheel, I'll be happy to get you on there now. Jack Dawson, thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. And with 1,730 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push him a little bit closer to the 1,800 that he's thinking about. Purple Tube is coming up right now. Let's see what they got going on their channel right now. 1,860 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,900 that they're thinking about. And Purple Tube does a lot of variety on their channel. They do a mix of videos, live streams. It's pure variety, but one of the things that they do is a little bit of help, a little bit of help of you know, with YouTube community guidelines, things, tips and tricks for your channels and your videos. They've even helped me be corrected on an issue that I was mistaken about for a long time when it comes to the idea of what does not count when it comes to watch hours. So for instance, if you live stream for, let's say, 4 hours, you don't get 4 hours of watch time for yourself. You only get watch time for people watching your live stream or replay. and you don't get time for watching your own videos. So it's interesting, but you'll find tips and tricks like that among all the variety on PurpleTube's channel. And like I said, she live streams occasionally as well. I had a great time the first time I was hanging out on a live stream, and hopefully I'll catch another one sometime soon. Let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And then thank you, Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel. And TWTTV is coming up right now. They've been on the wheel for quite a while today. TWTTV brings us 2 channels, as a matter of fact. They've both been featured over the last many months here. 812 subscribers here. This is a dynamic family of channels, as a matter of fact, or a dynamic family of creators, as a matter of fact, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. You'll see pure variety from them here on this channel. As you can see, food, travel, culture, and music. And speaking of which, when we get to Lil Red and Bunny Tracks, this is the second channel from these creators. We see music videos made from the same creators from TWTTV, which is very, very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting them to them on both channels. And we don't have a sub count here right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether it's your first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So leaving a comment on the discussion tab can give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this channel. Please don't take that away. Next, let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. James Eller is in the house with 69 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 70 that they're thinking about, maybe get them past that and on towards their first 100. They've been back with us a few times. I'm still getting to know this channel, but hopefully you'll enjoy getting to know them as well. Is there anybody in the house that hasn't been on the wheel or the screen yet? If not, then please let me know. Unmasked Lifestyle has dropped a super sticker on us that says they're Superchat's #1 fan. I would almost believe that. You know, there's a bit of a toss-up. We have a lot of generous and very supportive creators, but Unmasked Lifestyle supports on all of my channels. They've been a dear friend for a long time, a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Certainly. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. We looked at their channel earlier today, but we see them every single day because they happen to be a silver member. So we see their channel in the slides that I run at the beginning and middle and end of every live stream. So thank you again so much, especially for a generous super chat like that. Unmasked Lifestyle. That makes Unmasked Lifestyle our new stream boss. You'll see the extra exposure in the video game life meter right under my camera there. And hopefully that will push a little bit more and get you a couple of extra people coming to your channel. And then Buffalo716, I'm going to put you on the wheel right now. The way that the wheel works is run by a robot called Botissimo, and it does a great job of keeping statistics, not just about how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with other creators. So when I need names for the wheel, I look over at the list and then I start adding them. So sometimes it's possible for me to miss somebody if they're in and out of the chat. But since you're back, I've put you on the wheel right now. So Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel has 382 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit forward towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Of course, we see buses and trains on this channel. Now, I'm still getting to know them. They've been with Superchat for what I believe is a little bit over a month now. But they come here frequently. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Like I said, we'll get them moving towards their 400. I'm just going to drop the link again for the interview that's coming up. This is between Makeup Mom and Son and my love, Kristen Welton. Anybody can hop over there anytime if you'd like to. The chat's already running. You'll be able to continue connecting with creators the same way that you do here in Superchat. I'll be over there in a few minutes after this live stream ends, but I will let it run a couple of minutes extra so that we can continue cleaning up our connections here before we go over and start connecting over there. T and Sharinda TV. is in the house. I've got you on the wheel as well. Let's spin. And Mrs. VSNC09 happens to be our featured channel for today. Yesterday was Modest Moon Gazer. Tomorrow is A Slice of Sam. And Monday will be Call Me Ender. Shards of Gaming is coming up right now. And let's see what they've got going on. I make notes still with pen and paper. Shards of Gaming is an extremely energetic and engaging creator. So Shards of Gaming will always push everybody to give the extra thumbs up here in Superchat. Our moderators always do a great job of doing that, and I know we have a lot of generous creators who remind each other here in the chat. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone. Even I have to be reminded, like, you know, regularly, let's just say. It's always great to have those reminders, but the reason why we all do it so much is because it's easy to forget, especially if you're on a phone, right? You have to turn the chat off to do it. But Shards of Gaming always helps to push a little bit farther so that we can get a few more thumbs up than we would have. I believe that Shards of Gaming alone is probably responsible for hundreds of thumbs up here on Superchat over the many months that they've been with us. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and get some of that support coming back to you. They've got 222 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 230 that they're thinking about, and a little bit farther on their road to 300. I'm spinning the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And I've pinned the link for the raid that we're going to do for Makeup Mom and Son while she interviews Kristen Welton. And like I said, I'll be over there right after this live stream ends, but I'll let it roll. We don't have to rush. I do want to make sure we get everybody's channel on the screen. If there's anybody still watching or in the chat that I haven't put on the wheel, just please say anything at all in the chat. I'll add you onto the wheel right now. T and Sharinda TV has over 2,000 subscribers. They've actually got over 2,100, almost 22. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We see a lot of variety over here, including some mukbang and challenges. And forgive me for not ever pronouncing that word right, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And they post frequently, which is great. So there's a lot of fresh content that everybody will enjoy when they get over there. Like I said, they're over 2,000 and almost at 2,200 subscribers already. So hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther. They happen to be loyal and dedicated supporters as well. And let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. We're going to look at another dear friend, Gloria's Platter. I actually just swapped playlists with this creator last week, so if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Gloria's Platter has over 700 subscribers, 712 right now, means she's got it locked in. There's a lot of delicious looking content on this channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. And one of the things I say about a lot of these channels that give us food and cooking and healthy living and healthy lifestyle, you know, we could all live a little healthier, we could all eat a little bit healthier, but even when we're eating things like treats and things like that, I'm always interested to see the different things that people are making around the world in their homes for their families and in different countries and different areas. So I love the fact that we have a few channels like this that can bring us a real world look into some of the things people are doing in their kitchens. So Gloria's Platter is also a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I hope you'll connect with them and find some of that support coming back to you as well. And then let's look at Princess Beyond Passions. This is an energetic creator as well. They've done I remember one shorts video where they were dancing around and they had used the music from the copyright-free music channel, which of course I appreciate, and that's on our front page too now. With 1,540 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards their 1,600. They happen to be fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get over there, including super chats and memberships, and you'll find a lot of variety from Princess Beyond Passions. So I'm going to spin just for fun. The last channel that we're going to look at today is Buffalo716. Happens to be a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. You wouldn't happen to be in Buffalo, would you? Buffalo, New York, the 716 area code. I'm just curious because I happen to be in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Buffalo 716 is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat, and I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'm going to take your latest video and add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I will give you a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators, and that should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. We're going to go over and watch the interview between Makeup Mom and Son and my love Kristen Welton. That's starting right now, and I'll be over there in a couple of minutes. I'll let this live stream run for about another 3 so we can continue our connections over here. Thank you Buffalo716, and thank you everybody for the time that you spent. See you soon. Bye bye.